I've heard nothing about an agreement. I've heard fairy tale stories that meetings have been occurring. We went as far as to appoint individuals to the commission in August, and suddenly now here in September, now we're pulling the rug out saying that we're going to end a TV commission. So you didn't know at that time that the TV commission was going to go away, and you just appointed people just to appease me and say, here's your people bill, and then pull the rug out? Tell me more about this agreement.
Can you explain to me we're on the meetings? Can you explain to Billy Fay?
Well, yeah, I've been explaining what's in.
Well, I wasn't on all the meetings, so the mayor really can't explain
Give me your
everything
opinion. Ed, just
I
give
would
me your
like-
opinion.
My opinion is, it'd be a good thing for the kids.
This isn't where you take a tape and plug it in. We run archives. We have archives of all the different committee meetings that are out there. We have Community Day. You know, there's intricate pieces. We run a Facebook page. Absolutely.
Facebook page.
I'm sorry?
Facebook page is-
FranklinTownshipTV.com. Go to there. You'll go to right to our Facebook page as well. You can view the station anywhere in the world on any device. Okay, that's something that most towns don't have. I don't think Washington Township even has that. South Jersey Times wrote an article on it. Okay, you're not familiar with all this because it's very IT related. Okay, when we start talking about giving this stuff away, I get real nervous. Okay, once again, we're putting the town at risk because once that thing is hacked, once somebody gets their hands around it, who knows what can happen, and we are the responsible entity. Franklin Township ultimately is the responsible entity because we hold that franchise agreement.
But more than just the meetings, all the sports events on there, and our talent shows, whatever the case may be, when everything on there. Right now, it's not.
Right,
You know
because
the
they're
one
not
thing-
providing content.
Cable TV Commission, in addition to managing the television station, is also charged with evaluating cable television companies seeking franchise agreements within the Township of Franklin. Now, obviously, we're not going to delegate that duty to kids in high school. There was some talk at some point about possibly paying students to execute certain functions of the cable
Yes,
TV.
when they're doing it off of school time, yeah. Like if we have them go back to Community Day, if they were filming for Community Day,
And the township would pay them directly, or?
we would pay the school, and then the school would pay the
So
students.
are we just, I mean, the idea is we would pay the school $20,000 and they would choose to spend it how they want?
No, it
or-
would be spelled out in the agreement.
I agree with Leah to the point where it is good to have a plan in place before we do something. We should have some place. If you're gonna jump off on one lily pad, you gotta have another one to jump
Right.
onto. So, I mean, if we have some agreement with the school that we feel is adequate, and if we are, and not to use the word usurp, but I can't think of another word other than that, if we are gonna abolish the Cable Television Commission and we are going to take that control back to the Township Committee, we need to have dialogue with the school in place that we know that the plan that we're going to be going to is just as good as what we got, or why are we doing it?
talent shows, whatever case may be, when everything on air.